I think after this, what we're going to need to do... Well, first we have to go see the statue to finish that quest. What we need to do is go unlock the Master Armorer so I can start building the Grandmaster set. I know there's a Grandmaster set for each set of armors, but unfortunately we've only found the feline one. But that's fine, we'll just wear that one. What is going on here? Ow, you dick. Huh. It's very bright here because of the sand. Let's go see what the fuck what's going on here. Ooh. It's locked. Oh, you know what? That might be what we're going to find over here. It's going to send us back here. So we ran into that prematurely. Oh, considering I'm going the wrong way, it's probably up here. Boy. Yeah, bleed to death. Oh, it's in here. As per your orders, Philibert, we joined Conrad Veidt's expedition. A truly dense fool, that one. Set out from Caravista, meaning to reach Lan Exeter on his own. And the best part is, he wasn't going to do any trading along the way. Said he'd made a bet with some pals that he could reach his goal in less than 80 days. Oh, man. His wagon was chock full of supplies, along with an altogether weighty trunk of Nilfgaardian florins attached to the coach box. We drank and ate all night at the pheasantry on his coin. I still got heartburn. Didn't hesitate a moment before agreeing to let us join him on his journey. Our suggestion to pitch camp outside the city didn't raise the slightest suspicion. Near finished the job without even getting our hands dirty, but alas, Zeus had swung the hammer a bit too weakly. Skull didn't crack at once, and even though that cretin was drunk as a lord, he howled bloody murder and spooked the horses. To make things worse, they were already harnessed, so they dragged the wagon straight into the lake. I'm eager to get the blazes out of here quick as possible because this place is crawling with those bleeding knights errant and ducal guardsmen, but as if out of spite, the wagons got stuck in the mud. Okay. So these dudes tricked that guy into letting him join them on their journey. Then tricked that guy into setting camp outside of the like in that little forest area, and then killed him. Okay. Now, the only question marks left are right outside Corvo Bianco. I should probably also take this quest, but it's not going away, so not the worst idea just to leave it until we're ready to do it. But
move it.
We gotta go see Corvo Bianco, and then after we go see Corvo Bianco, we gotta unlock the Master Armor.
Slow now. Whoa.
There you go. So what I'm going to do is take this path to a fast travel. And then we're going to go go to the question marks outside of Corvo Bianco, which I believe are nests of monsters. And then
Come on.
we'll get a whole bunch of info about what's going on with Corvo. Where the fuck is Corvo Bianco now? How am I missing it? Oh, it's right there. We'll do the vineyard here just to not trigger anything. We'll head south from there. Oh wait, what is that? It's like another vineyard. Oh, it's Fort Astro, okay. Yeah, I already did that.
Let's go.
Lamet, my friend, it's common knowledge from Vino Negro.
Oh.
Ah!
Hey there.
Well, you know, fucking give me some room. Oh, it's one of these. Okay.
Hey, over here, please. Ready to blow.
Heard you calling. Wanted to talk?
I did, for we're neck deep in trouble.
Oh,
The spider
spiders.
kind.
Need a maid with a broom, not a
Although they're
witcher.
not as hard to kill
You fail to
when they're in a
understand.
cave. They don't have
These
as
are
much room to
huge,
run.
The size of pigs or dogs. Black and hairy, spewing webs.
Not talking about spiders then. Talking about arachnomorphs.
Call them what you will. You must smash the rogues, will you? Those caves would be prime barrel storage were it not for the beasts.
Arachnomorphs don't look much like bunnies, but they sure breed like them. Best nip the problem in the bud. I'll look into it.
Let's do it.
You make mountains out of small hills, Silver. Should be better than fine.
I must insist, Count. You'll be much, much the safer with it.
Come on, boy. Damn, they got some health. Are these big ones? Yeah, these are the big ones. Okay. No, these aren't the big ones. These are the regular sized ones. Why do they have so much health? Fuck. That was an instant death, though. No, you son of a bitch. There we go. Easy shit. I'm surprised these have anything other than booze in them. Alright, we're just gonna go.
Any tidings?
All taken care of. Went inside and cleaned up.
Thank the gods. And you too, of course.
Cool.
Time I got back on the path. So long.
Alright, so that's one. I guess it still kind of counts as a monster nest, right? Okay, you know what? After we do these, we're gonna go back over to here and get this hunts done. and that camp south of it. So let's go. I ran into him on purpose. He wanted to go, oh, but he didn't. It makes me sad. Just look at it, y'all. Look how fucking gorgeous this map is. I haven't said that in a few episodes. Let's keep outside of it. Cool. Pretty sure we're done.
Giant centipede spawning ground. Should destroy it.
All right, Corvo Bianco, ladies and gentlemen, finally. Let's swing on down there. Oh, so I never did finish that one. Oh, whatever. What the fuck are you? What?
Thank you.
Okay.
Oh,
Run, Roach.
You had to run up on me like you were gonna attack me to say that?
Come on, Roach.
I didn't realize there was a road there. Yes, there is.
Come on.
Oh, yeah, I guess that works.
Whoa!
Welcome home, sir. I am Barnabas Basil Faulty. By order of the Duchess, I shall serve you as Major Domo of Corvo Bianco. I previously served with distinction at the Nibley family manor and in Nazaire with Admiral Rompali, who, as you are certain to know, is an extraordinary, demanding gentleman.
Whoa, Barnabas Basil. One thing you ought to know. I'm not your typical landed gentleman. Truth be told, this is the first real property I've ever owned.
Oh, in that case, you must leave it all to me. I shall organize, see to everything, and whip the house into order. I dare say this place will soon be the most prosperous vineyard around.
Great. Can already see I'm in good
I
hands.
should have done this a long time ago because I think you get money over time from it.
Vineyard
We
comes
wasted a
across
lot
as
of
a
time.
place with a rich history. Know who owned it before me?
Baron Rossel, who went bankrupt, forcing him to sell the estate to the Duchess. The Baron, in turn, had purchased it from Monsieur Bolius of the Headsman, a truly colourful man of Ketweni origin.
He was actually a headsman?
No, not him, but his great-great-great-great-grandfather. Indeed. Apparently, he was a common cut-purse who somehow secured for himself the post of ducal headsman in Beauclair. Went about his work with an exceptional penchant. They say he chopped off more heads than there are grapevines in the ducal vineyards. He never hesitated, not once. Never sliced unevenly, never botched a job. For his exemplary service, the Duke granted him a title and this estate. Monsieur Bolius, on the other hand, was an engineer in his younger years. Once retired, he settled here and took to producing wine. Sadly, misfortune struck and he lost his sense first of smell, then of taste. Additionally, he could not drink alcohol. His medic forbade it.
Shame that. He gave up making wine?
Not at all. He made even more of it. Began throwing wild balls to which he'd invite friends from far and wide in order to treat them to his wine and delight in the fact that at least someone could enjoy it. It's the sort of man he was, Monsieur Bolius.
Mind giving me a little tour de Corvo Bianco?
Not in the least. Follow me, please. I think it would be practical to begin on the hill.
You gonna take me straight there, or you gonna make me follow you? Okay.
Behold, sir, your estate in all its splendor.
Pretty vast.
Indeed. And now, sir, allow me to show you a handful of interesting details. Follow me, please.
Oh,
Been
now
a
you're
major
gonna
domo
follow
all
you.
your life?
Yes, I come from a long line of major domos. My father was a major domo, as was my grandfather before him, as was my great aunt. In fact, she was the one to start the tradition.
Great aunt?
A hard woman. It is said that already as a child, she knew where she was going and went there. When she arrived in Beauclair, she signed on as a chambermaid at one of the vineyards, then slowly worked her way up to major domo. She dragged the rest of the family up the same path.
What's to say your catnip? It is mine!
I have no clue
The
what this even
servants'
say.
quarters.
Couldn't really
I
understand him.
occupy the green home. With the Duchess's permission, I have hired a full staff. Their salaries to be paid from the ducal treasure.
Nice of her.
Not the most sightseeing part of the estate, I admit. But I think it's worthwhile for you as master of the domain to know where the help stays.
Yeah, but we can build it up, I think. I'm pretty sure that's one of the things you can upgrade.
Baron Rossel ordered the vines in this part of the estate uprooted and olive groves planted in their place. They look beautiful, especially come spring.
Don't look at all bad now, either.
Down below lies your vineyard, where we grow a strain of Carfanere, one of the world's oldest, aged in oak barrels. It provides for an exquisite wine with distinct blackberry, wild cherry, plum, and cinnamon notes. Marvelous.
Have to try it
Absolutely
one of these
marvelous.
days.
You smell that? Those are the vapors of Tucson.
Nice well. Picturesque.
Yes, though it ran dry long ago. During the raucous feasts Master Bolius held, he would order it filled with wine. There's a tale about a guest attending a Bolius ball for the first time and thus unaware of the custom. He had suffered great heartbreak and had decided to end his life by jumping into the well. The
Oh, he ruined it.
festivities were coming to a close, and the well was nearly empty when the suicidal guest finally jumped. Instead of killing himself, he merely broke his legs. To numb the pain, he drank the wine.
Drank himself to death?
Not at all. When found the next day, he had concluded he'd witnessed twin miracles. The water had been changed into wine, and he had survived. He retired to a monastery in the Dragon Mountains and began preaching the wisdoms of Lebioda.
Interesting. Idiot.
Monsieur Bolius' wife Nina kept a garden here. A supremely lovely place it was.
Bit neglected now.
I agree. Yet nothing stands in the way of restoring it to its former glory, and once again planting it with herbs and other vegetation.
Which conveniently would be great for alchemy, although we're almost done with it.
Madame Nina planted diminutive, delicate flowers and herbs here. One might say their aroma still hangs in the air.
You're quite the romantic, Barnabas Basil.
Yeah. I'll be honest, this place looks like shit. But we'll fix it up. Don't you worry. Maybe.
Here, kitty, kitty. Wow.
Just depends on how much money I can make, 'cause I'm not going to farm for it.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know they're mine.
Good one, buddy.
This served as an additional wine cellar in years of plentiful harvests.
Bit of work, and it'll make a fine stable for Roach.
And then, of course, the cellar where I had to kill a vampire.
The cellars, voila. During Monsieur Bolis's time, wine was kept here, but Baron Rossel used it to store olive oil as well. I took the liberty of cleaning up the mess, which...
I made while fighting the Bruxa. Thanks, Barnabas Basil. Appreciate it.
I think that might be it. Unless he's going to take us inside.
As you can see, the facade is, how to put it, slightly stained. But one cannot deny it, a certain subtle southern charm.
True, though it could use a bit of subtle paint.
Yeah, I guess we're going... Maybe we're going inside? If he would stop stutter stepping and fucking do what he's going to do. Trying to make a video here.
And welcome
Barnabas.
inside. On the left is the master bedroom. On the right, the dining hall and kitchen. Upstairs, you shall find the guest room, currently used for storage.
Not a bad idea.
At the moment, the house is only minimally furnished. Yet I believe we will, together, devise some innovative arrangements. A few paintings, for instance, would breathe new life into the abode immediately. With that, sir, you've seen the full lay of the land. Corfo Bianco is a beautiful estate. Though one must admit, time has taken its toll. Forgive me for being forward, but if you were to choose to invest a small sum towards its beautification, consider me at your service on the matter.
Think I'll take you up on that. Be sure to come and see you if I decide to do any remodeling. Mentioned the place could stand to be
See how
spruced
much
up.
we'd have to spend right
Most
off the bat.
decidedly,
Because I
sir.
need to save some money in case I need to buy a lot of
Where you would like
materials to
begin
make
this
armor.
rejuvenation.
Been thinking about the outer walls. Maybe a fresh coat of paint or some patching.
If I might dare to make a suggestion, why not start with a general renovation? I once oversaw such work at Admiral Rompelli's summer residence. The effects were simply breathtaking. Not only did the residence positively sparkle afterwards, but we also made room to display the Admiral's armor and weapons, of which he was a passionate collector.
$5 grand. All right.
It's in your hands then. Make the place shine.
I shall get to work immediately. Within a day's passing, I shall have sent for the crew which rebuffed the Admiral's residence. They are the finest specialists around. Highly skilled at what they do, it shall not take them too long, I wager. 2 days after they begin, your eyes will behold your residence in its refurbished, rejuvenated, beautified state.
Cool. Thanks,
Is there
man.
anything else you require, sir?
Well, let's see how much it's going to
Got
take to
these
make
spacious
Roach a
grounds.
stable.
But maybe it's time to make them more... useful.
Oh, yes, we certainly should. The way I see things, given your trade, sir...
Oh, grindstone and
it
armor
would
stable
be
would be
wise
great.
to put in a grindstone and an armorer's table. A good way to start things off, don't you think?
Better not be $5 grand though.
In my trade, my blades get dull pretty quick. Could use a grindstone, professional grade.
Of course. No one would consider that an unnecessary extravagance, I would wager.
1,000. I can
Send out for
afford
one,
that.
please. A high-quality stone to be set up in the yard.
Of course. I shall send a runner to town at once. I believe you shall be grinding to your heart's content by tomorrow. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
My armor needs work from time to time. You know, oil this, reinforce that. Could use a decent work table where I could do all that.
Admiral Rompali once hired a specialist who made the finest armorer's tables this side of the Yaruga. I will contact him at once.
Good.
Okay, that's
Order me
enough
up a
for
table
now.
like that.
Immediately, sir. I expect it will take at most 1 day to arrive. Will you be needing anything else, sir?
That's all for now, BB. Thanks.
That left me with... I still have 15k, I suppose. It's not bad. Alright, so... Now... First, what I'm going to do is I'm going to go... We got to go check out the stash. It's around here somewhere. Oh, it was in the... I'm sure it's in the thing. What is that? Armor stand. Speaking of... Oh, I can't put... Oh, I think you can only put, like, the body... What I want to do is... Pop open my stash. Yeah, why not? What's this? Oh, to read all my stuff. That's not cool. Oh, the stash is over there. Want to put the woven stuff in because we don't have a grandmaster for that. And then we're going to take out the feline stuff. I should have up to superior for feline. Maybe I don't. Maybe I never even made superior. No, I didn't. I only made enhanced. Well, looks like we're going to have a bit of crafting to do. Needs the swords. Alright. And that is so that, because we're going to do this right now, when we get the armor set up, I can make the shit. Where's the fucking... Oh, there it is.
We could use one around here, full time.
And that should be the Grandmaster Smith and Lafargue, so you can make use of his services. Yes, that one. And he's down there. Alright.
If my lips don't stink of wine, my wife won't know that.
Yeah, you said that. There isn't... Well, enough Guardian Embassy, I suppose. The drunk just hanging out in the street? That's cool. Sorry, thugs.
Greetings.
A witcher from the School of the Wolf, here in Tucson. Greetings. I'm Lazar Lafargue.
Geralt of Rivia. Seem pretty enthused. Got a job for me?
Rather. Mind you, it's no monster hunt, but I'm sure you'll be interested all the same. I'm an armorer, see, and I've for years sought diagrams for witcher armor of exceptional quality, Grandmaster level.
Heard of them. Never seen any, though.
Maybe
Thought
he'll
they
tell
were
me where the
lost.
rest of them are.
Not quite. For I've been lucky enough to learn that their holders came to Tucson. Alas, they then perished, but I know where. I just need a partner to help me retrieve them.
If you know where to look, why not get them yourself?
No offense, but do I look like a rough-hewn adventurer? Besides, who would serve my clients while I romped about seeking them? No, I rather leave it to someone familiar with such matters. Bring me the diagrams, and from them I'll forge for you whatever you fancy.
All these diagrams somehow wound up in Tucson? How is that even possible?
Tusa was once home to Tiensail, a legendary and now deceased elfin master armorer. Witches from all corners of the world came to him to forge their plate, their mail.
Heard about him. Supposed to have been the best.
And thus he charged the king's ransom for his work. Witches would take difficult, dangerous work to earn the coin to pay him. Some, alas, met with misfortune, and the diagrams they carried were left to rot with their earthly remains.
Got it. Find them, find the diagrams. But how can I know where to look for their remains?
As it happens, I learned my trade at Jensail's side. So I heard the stories of the missing witches firsthand. What he told me, well, that is what discouraged me from seeking the diagrams out myself. We must strike a deal. I shall tell you all I know. In return, once you've found the diagrams, you will let me draft a copy.
Managed to find something already.
Wonderful. I shall draft a copy. This is good. This at last will earn me the title of Grandmaster. I thank you, Witcher.
Now let's see if you can make them for me.
Would you grab something for me?
Of course.
Alright. Oh, he can make everything. Okay, cool. So let's do the swords first. We gotta make superior right off the bat. It's very expensive. 1107. And then the Grandmaster, I would need to make mastercrafted. And then I need 2 enriched dimeridium ingots. You just need the ore. Yeah, this is going to be expensive. It's level 41, but that's fine because we're 45. And it's not that much of an up on the damage either. If you look at that, it's only plus 10. But we'll get the bonus from whatever feline is. Okay, so that's the silver sword done. Need 3 dark steel ingots. And 1 flawless ruby. Uh-oh. Well. I don't know where I'm going to get a flawless ruby from. Let's see if I have any like ruby. See, there's a ruby. Not a flawless ruby. I don't know if he's got one. He does, and it's ridiculous expensive. Fuck. I don't suppose he can make one. Out of all the rubies I have. No. Fuck. Well, I guess I'll buy it. Okay. And then for this, I would need 2 more of those. Those weren't too expensive to make. I don't remember how many I needed now, though. It might have been 2. Yeah, it was 2. I really should have kept up with these. Alright. So now we have our swords. I need to make some money back here, so let's sell them some stuff. Just trying to be really careful and not sell the gear that I need. Okay. I mean, that didn't help too much. Shit. I might have to sell them a bunch of rune stones and stuff. Or some of these. Huh. Let's see. So, start with boots. Why is there not... Oh, superior. Need dark steel ingot. How much did you sell them for? 136. What is that? That's a steel ingot. Oh, should be able to make those no problem. Pretty sure I only needed 1. Yeah. And the Mastercraft. Another dark steel ingot. Cool. That means another steel ingot. I want more of that. And then another dark steel. That's dark iron. Why did I make that? Oh, I can still make this. Okay. What is the thing that I get? Well, I guess I'll have to... Strong attacks increase fast attack damage. The rear attacks deal 50% more damage. Also stun opponents. The cost of one. This might not be the best set to get. Okay, I need infused lizard hide and enriched dimaterium plate. Infused lizard hide, enriched dimaterium plate. I just need 2 ingots. Okay. Oh, I passed it. I was like, where the fuck is it? Well, I'm going to need to make some money. Otherwise, I'm not going to be able to make the rest of the gear here. So we'll have to figure that out.
Farewell.
Good luck on the path.
Thanks, buddy. But we can at least use the swords. And the boots. Now, of course, that means I'm going to have to go and re-enchant these swords. Let's put some shit on them. Well, I'm not going to put some shit on them because we're going to enchant them. And that's one of the reasons why I didn't want to make the body piece first. Apparently this crossbow is better than mine. Anyway, alright, so he should have given us a bunch of treasure hunts. No, he didn't. Do I need to talk to him to find those?
Greetings.
Where do I look for these diagrams?
I know of 5 likely fallen witches, each from a different school of the wolf, griffin, cat, bear, and manticore. Which should I start with?
Tell me about my brother, the wolf.
His name was Aton. I remember him well. My master liked him, helped him find a safe, yet well-paid contract. A few years ago, an archaeological expedition arrived in Toussaint from Castel Gropian. They questioned my master about the elfin ruins at Termes. He warned them of the danger there and recommended they take Aton as an escort.
What kind of danger did he mean? Any idea?
Legend claims wraiths haunt the chambers beneath Termes. I cannot say if there is any truth to this, but both the scholars and the Witcher disappeared without a trace.
The Griffin. What can you tell me about him?
He came some 200 years ago, but my master remembered him well. This Witcher was not stripped of emotions, you see, as his colleagues were. He had taken on a contract at Fort Usa and required better gear. He showed my master his diagrams, paid a deposit, and was never seen again. Apparently he rode off one night from the fort, never to return.
Any idea where he went?
No, it said he left in a rush, so he may have left something behind. Only ruins remain of Fort Usar, but you may wish to search them.
Let's
I
talk
mean, we've
about
already
the
found
cat.
the cat, but might as well ask
A
him
year
about it.
ago, Bartolome de Launay, the ducal armorer, asked me to confirm the authenticity of a Witcher diagram he had received by messenger. You see, at the time he was working on new armor for the ducal guard. A Witcher from the School of the Cat offered to sell him diagrams for a full set of gear. The diagrams would have been helpful indeed.
The diagram you saw, was it really a Witcher diagram?
Beyond any doubt. It's a shame Delaunay didn't let me draft a copy. He was quite shaken up, afraid the Witcher might simply kill him and take his coin. Possibly a well-founded fear. Soon after, Delaunay disappeared without a trace. I would have searched his former home for clues, but it has fallen into disrepair, and it is simply too dangerous there.
Tell me more about the bear, can you?
He appeared shortly after Master Tiensail took me on as his apprentice. I remember the bear-head medallion that hung from his neck. I remember a towering witcher who haggled like a fishwife.
Witchers never have too much coin.
True, this one clearly was not wealthy. But he pledged to bring us coin after he completed a contract at the Tufo vineyard, where a building had just collapsed. Time passed. The bear never showed, and my master sent me to the Tufo estate. As it turned out, the Witcher had indeed accepted a job. Yet that was all they heard of him, and that is all I know.
School of the Manticore. Probably know the least about it, though once, long ago, wore some armor forged there.
My master said the Manticores have their fortress in the Far East. A century past, one of their number came to him, a witcher named Merton. He made a poor impression on my master. He stank like a dwarfen still, and quarreled fiercely all the time. Tiensail slammed the door in his face and told him to return when he sobered up. He would conduct no business with a drunk. The witcher, however, failed to return. Folk say he got into a booze-fueled brawl with the ducal guard. He was arrested and sentenced. Bastoy prison, where he was held, well,
we were there and I didn't find
it's
shit.
been a ruin for years. Still, you may want to start your search there.
All right. Cool.
Farewell.
Good luck on the
Let's
path.
go take out that Hans. Where's the door, buddy? Oh, over there. All right. Closest would be, again, the Nilfgaardian embassy.
To see here. Move along.
Long live!
I don't exactly remember how we got there, so I need to go south.
Guys, 3 cheers for Toussaint!
All right.
Think it's probably this way? Should have marked it. I should have marked it. Fuck it, we're going to Lebioda's gate.
Harold, the Duchess's darling.
Alright, let's tear this thing up.
Pack her up! The whole of us, at once!
Yeah. Get wrecked. Okay, so this time we're gonna take care of this guy. There we go. Oh, I wasn't even attacking that guy. Shit. Thought I had Quen. Gotta watch out, because this dude's shooting fucking arrows at me. Alright. This time there shouldn't be an army of dudes coming up after me.
Charge! Take him for a ride!
Okay, hold on. Use that decoction, because, you know, why not? Ow.
Pathetic.
Okay, so it's not a whole lot. It definitely won't save my life if I'm getting my ass kicked, but it kind of helps. Okay, come here. Where the fuck are you? Where is this dude shooting me with arrows?
Get hold of us! At once!
There are dudes up there.
Groin gripper!
That's a ladder. Okay. Oh shit. Oh, look at my fucking toxicity. Damn, it's up there. You know what? I should be looting because I need money. Fucking A. I mean, I'm not gonna get a shit ton of money for these, but better than nothing. I don't know about the chain, though. See, like this, I'm not going to get much for that. That's just going to be weight. It's got to be magic or master or higher. We'll run downstairs and check these guys before we head up to fight the boss. What are you? What the hell? Oh. Man, that toxicity. What? Fucking where?
Nahal in his eye. Ought to use it.
The hell? Okay, hold on. We'll get to that in a second. Because I want to use his grindstone. Huh. Kind of curious about this now. I'm pretty sure the boss is up on a tower, so we're not running the risk of screwing anything up here. Power crystal. Come on, note. Okay, I guess the note wasn't the readable kind. Hold on, we'll get to that in a second. And that just goes back up where it came from. Interesting. Oh, this is more Moreau stuff. I've received information Jerome has arrived and is staying at Fort Usar. I'm so giddy with anticipation I cannot continue my work, yet I must try to calm myself and see through my plan. He arrived quite unexpectedly right after dusk. He has changed a great deal. He is thin, wiry, all covered in scars. He was, of course, furious I brought him here under false pretext, but what choice did I have? One day he will be a father himself and he will understand what drives me. I opened a portal in my study and brought Jerome to my lab. In doing so, I exhausted the activation crystal, but luckily I have a spare. Gave the lad some time to think it over, for I'd rather do all this with his willing participation. Meanwhile, I should prepare the apparatus. I think this is probably...
Now the Witcher was taken somewhere via where it drops me.
we're going to come back to this. I want to make sure that I clear the hands first. Just want to grab as much loot, possibly sellable loot, as possible here before we move on. Alright. Let's go. I checked all these, right? Well, I checked all the ones close to the stairs anyway. Take a roasted chicken. Alright, let's move on. I don't know if there's anywhere I can reliably or decently sell all this wine that I've been getting. Oh. No, that's where the dude would have went to light the signal fire. So where's the leader of the Hands? Maybe he is through that portal. Or there was further to go from here. Yeah, or up there. Huh, that seems a weird dead end.
Giving me no choice.
Philibert?
My goodness! How I enjoy a good back butching!
Wow, he blocked the fucking riposte.
My goodness! How I enjoy a good back butching!
Oh shit. Are you fucking serious with me right now? Alright. Well. Okay. All right. It put me here. So we're good. We're in good shape. That would have made me so mad.
My goodness! How I enjoy a good mug butching. But prepare to be thoroughly
Okay.
flabbergasted.
Now.
Let's dance.
No. I don't have to deal with that. Cool. Ooh, I was gonna be so mad if I had to do all that again because I went around and like looted everything and shit too. Oh man, that would have made me mad. I would have had to reloot everything. It wouldn't have been nearly as cool as it sounds. Because you think, oh, looting again. Everybody likes looting more than once. You know, you get to loot again. You get all that loot. Yeah, that's not how it would have went down, and it would have made me mad. Okay, I'm gonna take these spoons because they might be useful for that spoon quest. Although I'm not sure if they are. Okay, let's get the hell out of here. And then we're gonna go jump down into that portal. Whoa, that dude just died. Or it was a body that they pushed over. One of the two.
Patrolling on an empty stomach. Oh, dreadful.
Didn't ask. Okay, this craftsman, I believe, is down on the bottom. Which I can't get to from here.
Oh, yes, my bum is ready to blow.
Master Witcher, might I have a moment, please? Unbeatable Most honored Witcher, the slaughter of Filbert Four Fingers von Witten. Quite the feat. You've my respect and gratitude forever and always.
Cool.
He'd squatted in those ruins for months, him and that Hans of his. Whoever they
Oh, it is
captured
Hans,
alive
okay.
lived to regret not having been cleaved in battle.
Managed to assemble a pretty good bunch of men.
Refuse from all the world. Bandits, degenerates, drawn like flies to doo-doo. It's good you fell them to a man. You've my gratitude, and good prices for all time here.
Your goods. Mind if I have a glance?
Alright, he's got a decent amount of money. Those are all worth around $290 a piece. That's good. I think that's it for the armor. Damn, didn't get very much money for it. Might actually end up having to sell a lot of my rune stones and stuff.
Thanks. Farewell.
Good luck on your path.
Mm-hmm.
Master Witcher, might I have a moment?
No, you already had a moment.
Rossi, you wear my...
Oh, I should have just went down the first one. Well, let's go see what this does, or where this goes.
I hate portals.
Oh, fuck. Hello.
What now, you piece of filth?
Finally see something. Although get Jerome here. Need to look around.
This damn torch. I guess it kind of helps. Oh, Master Griffin armor. Or Grandmaster Griffin armor. Hey, trousers as well. Silver sword. Let's just make sure that I am getting everything.
Back of the
before we go.
diagram. Jerome made a note.
Paralyzing spell's worn off, but portal's still inactive, meaning I'm still stuck here. Too bad I left most of my stuff back at Fort Usar. Without my gear, I stand no chance of escaping. Think I'm gonna die in this place. You took my swords, took anything that could be used as a weapon, even gonna write this letter on the back of a diagram. But before I die, I want to tell you one thing. You're a madman, always have been. A cruel, cold-blooded murderer. I haven't felt anything for you for a long time. Anything but hate. I'm done with you, and I hope you pay for your crimes one day. Okay, we're done here.
Moreau eventually came to terms with his sin being a witcher.
Well, where am I? Oh, I'm still around there. We gotta go knock that out after this. Where the fuck? How do I probably have to jump into the water there to get out of this. Or you just take the portal back, which would be easier for me. So we're gonna do that. Because then I'd be closer to, I'd be closer to where I want to go right now. Whoa, almost went it back in it.
All is in order.
Alright. So the other one is down that way. Hello, 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 stop. And I remember we went to it and I was like, oh shit, it's too high level, let's get out of here. So I remember this one. It was after I died trying to take the one we just took. I'm not interested, puppies. Oh, these are rot fiends. What the hell? This is not what I thought it was.
Bastard.
Fucking enough. Whoa, what the hell just happened? Okay, alright. Just need to fuck up one of them enough to get ready to explode. There we go. My boy. Oh shit, I'm taking damage because of my toxicity. That sucks, and it's not going down very fast at all. What the bleeding bum diddles are you still doing here? Think I sent you out on a scenic holiday? Yesterday those winged dung munchers grabbed Gilbert straight off the walls while he was taking his after supper wee. How many more men am I going to lose to your incompetence, you cabbage-brained cretin? You were supposed to build a ballista, as per the instructions I gave you, and kill those flying lizards. If you don't finish the job in the next 2 days, I'm going to stuff you full of sulfur and toss you to the monsters for a snack. Perhaps that way you'll at least somewhat contribute to solving the problem. Let's see if I can just... There we go. That should help. That helped. Okay, well that doesn't make any sense. I swear there was another camp. But I'm not seeing it, so maybe I did it. Alright, well, let's go get the rest of the Grandmaster Griffin gear, I guess.